What's up, guys? How's it going? So, I've been having a think recently about the content I'm creating for this channel, and obviously, a lot of the stuff I do is software review based stuff. There is a little bit of music production here and there. I do my production, breakdowns and whatever. But I feel like generally, the idea of actually creating music isn't super popular on this channel, which is, my main thing in music is producing, is creating music. So I would really like to incorporate that a little bit more into the channel. And so, what better way to do it than to get some of the pieces of gear we've got around here and actually just spend a bit of time creating a song, and that's going to be the concept, basically. So today, we've got this Korg Triton, which has been set in the back of this room for a while, and I love jamming on it. It's got some super inspiring sounds, and for me, it really embodies the sonic palette of 2000's pop. And me being a 90s kid, I feel that 2000's pop really resonates with me, and there's a lot of my favorite songs that feature those sounds or sounds from the micro Korg as well. I've already actually done a video on the micro Korg, but I'd like to do one on this. We'll just spend the day creating a song. I'm going to shift the camera over to the other side, and yeah, we'll see what we come up with. And yeah, enjoy. Alright, so we're on this side of the table. You can see we've got the Korg Triton here. I've got my top cam, so hopefully you can get at least a good glimpse of the keys. I know this section's probably going to be a little bit covered, but we move. As you can see, we've got the MPC on top, but we will be saving this for another day. So for the time being, we're just going to be playing with the sounds on this, see what we can come up with. And I mean, just to kick us off, we're on the combi patch mode, which means there's a combination of two patches going on, if not more. But right now we've got a bass split, we've got an organ, and we've got some drums in the background. Just to give you an idea of the type of sounds we might be looking at, let's have a listen. So you're getting the vibe. Let's go into the normal program mode. Got portamento pad. Very nice, very lush. But I think I'm going to start this off. I'm going to dive for a patch that I'm finding it inspiring, and we'll work from there. Sweet. All right, I'm digging that. Let's track that down. Let's add some more sounds. So the first patch we were using was the EP Bright MF/F. So mezzo forte / forte. So I'm just going to the next patch, which is punch bowl, and in capitals hit. Super vintage vibes. Let's put it down. All right, I'm digging that, slowly building it up. Let's find another patch. Ooh, tape strings. It's cool. It's kind of got a Mellotron vibe. It's got a little bit of a God knows phaser kind of thing going on. Sounds really cool. Let's track it in. And also, obviously this is the Korg Triton. There is a plug-in version of this. So if you want to follow along, if you've got the plug-in, feel free. All the patch names should translate to the plugin. But with that said, let's crack on. So far, again, a good bass is going. I've landed on standard kit 3.
all of the lovely naughty sounds going on there. So I figured I'm going to use this. I'll track some drums as layers. So we're going to do like kick, snare, all that stuff separately. And then I'll program it in. But sounding really cool so far. Let's dive in. Okay, so far so good. I've built up a little bit of a drum progression. I'm not super stoked with the snare sound, so I'm going to do a little bit of diving. If I go into the program category, we can go into drums. Unfortunately, you might not actually be able to see this on the camera angle, but I can show you that's what we're on. So standard kit 3 is the kit we were using. The one before it is meshed kit. Quite like that side stick. It's quite nice. Probably use that. All right, tricky kit it is then. Let's add it. So whilst I was recording, I accidentally hit this to kick us off, but it actually sounds quite nice on the one, so I'm going to add that. And then we'll add some bass. I'm vibing with the bass depot. Sounds wicked. Hella thick. Hopefully that's coming across on your speakers. If it's not, make sure you're wearing some headphones or listening on your monitors or whatever. But let's crack on. I'm going to put this down. Let's see what's next. Alright, absolutely having way too much fun on that bass line. I've laid out a couple of different variations. So we've got like a verse, which is very kind of steady and calm. We've got maybe like a chorus, which is quite energetic, and then just somewhere in between in terms of like the playing and how busy it's being. But overall, I'm digging it. Maybe it's about time I go to the computer, get some arrangement sorted out, and then see what else we can add. Let's check it out. All right, so as you can tell, it's a little bit darker now. I've been tweaking away at the computer, and unfortunately the England light doesn't last too long anymore, so it's getting dark. So far I've got my structure sorted out, more or less. It's like half a song, but we got intro, chorus, first one, pre-chorus, chorus. That's kind of, I don't know, I like to build up a little bit of a structure, so it makes sense on how I'm going to basically build up the layers of the song. So right now we've got all of our main food groups sorted, all of our main elements. So now really what I want to do is add a couple more sounds to really just be able to build up the different sections. I know I want the first verse in particular to be a lot smaller than the rest of the song, or maybe the pre-chorus be a lot smaller and then the chorus be like a lot bigger. So I'm going to do some diving into some of the sounds and see what we can find. I'm already picturing some type of a guitar-y sound, very Neptunes-esque. So I'm going to see what we got in here, and then, yeah, just keep building. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we got some bells. That was the analog bells patch. Ooh, we got some little shreds in there. But yeah, I'm digging it so far. Let's get some shreds. And crack on. So far, I'm digging this though. Let's go some mad patches. I ain't even going to include this, but it's good fun to jam on, that's for sure. Mono guitar lead, that's one for the books right there. But with that said, let's keep diving into the patches. Honestly, right now, I'm just literally got all the patches at, I guess at random. It's just kind of how they pop up. But this is bank A, and we're just going through them one at a time. You can hear that we got many different flavors. Bit of whirly. And you know, it's no keyscape, but it definitely holds a bit of a nostalgic vibe to it, and I really like the sounds. It's a bit of a different spin on kind of your regular sounds, which I really like. Yeah, let's keep digging. It's funny. Oh, yeah. It's funny, the longer I crack on with this, obviously now it's like dark outside. It makes it seem like I've been here all day, but it's maybe been like an hour and a half, I would say. So it's quite funny to see that, but I'm really digging the song so far. It's coming out quite nice. I need to just finalize some last things, maybe pick a couple more patches, see how it goes. But so far, I'm enjoying this. If you're enjoying this, let us know in the comment section below. I'd love to know, do you guys own a Triton yourself? Have you used the plugin? Are you fond of the sounds? Is it maybe too out of your palette of sounds? I'd love to know. For me, I love this synth. I find myself using it all the time, whether physical or, you know, the plugin form. So yeah, let's find out in the comment section below. Let me know and we can have a chat about it. Oh, here we go. Very nice. Okay, here we go. That's the chorus E guitar patch. This is a sound I had in mind for this song, so I'm glad I've come across it. Let's add it down. Alright, so the last thing on the list is maybe some horns that I've got here, some pads to just fill up some space, and I think I'm pretty happy with it from there, so let's record it in. Alright, there you have it. I've pretty much put the beat together. The last thing I was doing was just adding a couple of risers and crashes that I did externally just because I have my library of sounds. So I've just added a couple of those in. But otherwise, everything else, as you can see here, is done on the Triton. All of these blue tracks are Triton tracks. And I slapped a final high-pass filter on the overall bus with all of these sounds in it, so I could do a little filter off towards the end. But I'm pretty happy with how this has come out. I really love the sounds that this piece of hardware has. I think they are super inspiring. They do pull me to a certain direction when it comes to a style of music. I do really like if I'm working on another random style and I can influence that song with these more kind of naughty sounds. But when I found myself creating a piece of music from scratch using it, it felt a bit like, I don't know, kind of that era, I guess, especially when all the sounds are particularly from this machine. But otherwise, I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to end this video just playing through the track so you can all have a listen and see what you think. Otherwise, I've been Chris Vella. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. The support really helps, and thank you to anyone who's already done so. But yeah, that's about it. And let's hear this track.